and welcome to Mystery Meals. We have gathered 3 contestants here today to make a strange meal that they've never heard of before, while following all food safety rules. Throughout the show, we will be awarding points to contestants displaying knowledge or skills of food preparation safety. Any infractions to these rules will result in points being deducted. Points can also be awarded by correctly answering casual questions. If any contestants end up having a negative score, they will be disqualified and lose their chance of winning the grand prize of $10,000. The meal today is Rappie pie.
I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to own it.
So you know the rules. You'll all start with 5 points, and you have 2 hours to make this Rappie pie starting now.
Just kind of came for the food.
Whoa, put that potato down. Rule number 1, wash your hands. That's a serious violation. 3 points deducted.
Well, first I didn't wash my hands.
So first question, guys. How long should you wash your hands for before entering the lab?
Oh, I know. 20 seconds, or the amount of time it takes to sing Happy Birthday twice.
Correct.
So the first step in the recipe is to grate up all the potatoes.
Margaret is demonstrating superior grading skills. I'm going to give her 1 point. Which cultural background was the Rappie pie originally derived from? Yes. The Swedish. Wrong.
I know. It was from the Acadians.
Correct.
She just kept asking me questions, and I was answering them left and right. I knew the answer even before she finished the question.
So we're using this cheesecloth right here to extract all of the extra liquid from the grated potato.
We cooked the chicken and put it in a broth with celery and carrots and onions and bay leaves. And we brought it to a boil and then let it simmer.
Can you only use chicken in Rappie pie?
Now you can use meat, shellfish, or any kind of seabirds or anything. Right now I'm simmering all the ingredients in the pot.
To cook the meat in the broth, you are brining it, and you're adding flavor and getting a moist texture.
Just taking the chicken out of the broth so I can cut it up into small pieces and saute it with the other vegetables.
So right now I'm cutting the salt pork in half because this is 240 grams. We only need 120 grams, so half.
Excellent math skills, Kate. 1 point for you.
Good.
5-second rule.
That is violation of food safety. That piece of celery is contaminated. 2 points will be deducted from your score.
During the early steps of the competition, I dropped a piece of celery on the ground and tried to put it back in the dish, which was definitely a mistake because food tastes better without dirt, I think.
Whoa! Cross-contamination. Keep meat and every other ingredient separate to avoid cross-contamination. 2 points will be deducted.
Recipe calls for half a teaspoon, but this stuff smells really good, so I think I'll add a little bit extra.
Whoa, now, that is way too much. You need to follow the directions correctly. Deduction of 1 point.
I think my biggest mistake was adding too much summer savory to the dish, even though it's a really good herb, and just because you like something doesn't mean you can put all you want in.
Those are great dicing skills. 1 point for you, Margaret.
We added the onion, celery, thyme, and summer savory to this. And now we are just waiting until the onions become transparent.
I am cutting the chicken into bite-sized pieces.
mixture. I couldn't find another one, so it's all just, it's got wonderful.
Bad idea. Always use the closest measuring cup available so you're not guessing. Okay, yeah. 1 point deducted from you.
So make sure that you preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then take the potato mixture, spread it all over the meat and the celery.
Some great spreading skills, Anthony. 1 point for you.
And put a dollop of butter on it, just spread it all around.
Lastly, you cook the Rappie pie for 30 to 45 minutes, and then once the crust is nice and golden brown, you take it out of the oven and let it cool for about half an hour, and then serve to anybody who would like to eat it.
To effectively use our time, we're cleaning the dishes while our Rappie pie is cooking. The most important step in the recipe is making sure that your chicken is cooked fully so that it's food safe.
I tried the recipe and I loved it. It's so good. It's my favorite. I love it.
To be completely honest, I wouldn't consider this a healthy recipe. I mean, it's got 4 pounds of potatoes in it, quite a bit of butter, salt, pork. I think to make it healthier though, you could take out the salt pork and maybe fry the vegetables in another healthy fat like olive oil, and you could add some more veggies like carrots or I don't know, anything at the bottom that you like. You could play with it.
What have you learned from this experience?
I've learned that cooking is hard and Rappie pie is really good.
I definitely learned from my mistakes because now I follow recipes more like to a T. I mean, as much as I can. I'm a pretty lax person, but follow the recipes. Food science is what we're here for.
So now that we've done these personal interviews, we're ready to announce the winners, which is Kate! Oh my god! Yes! So how are you feeling right now?
I'm so excited. This is like freezing.
What are you gonna do with your winning?
Oh my god, I don't know, like make more Rappie pie maybe?
The recipe for Rappie pie was taken from Fresh and Frugal, written by Chef Craig Flynn, the Taste of Nova Scotia culinary ambassador and owner of Chive's Bistro. Many of the vegetable ingredients, such as the potatoes, carrots, celery, and onions, can be grown in your own garden or purchased from a local farm, and the chicken and pork can be purchased from your local farmer. The herbs used in this recipe can be grown indoors or outdoors by you or your local farmer. The recipe for Rappie pie is very cost efficient and a great family meal that uses tons of locally available ingredients.
Beanbag chair is really comfy.
Show a little enthusiasm, guys.
I didn't make any mistakes, and I won, so... Wait, I don't know I won yet.
My favorite part of that meal was the summer savory in time.
This is the real meat. What's a seabird?
Like a seagull.
Alright. Seriously, I could have won this thing, you know? Why am I even here?
It's not like we're filming, Kate.